When modern technology holds hands with ancient traditions, heritage doesn't die, it goes global. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Honorable Judge and everyone here today. I'm Cahaya Bulan Anggoro Kasih from Senior High School 1, DRINGU. Today, I want to take you on a short journey to the eastern part of Java Island, to a beautiful place surrounded by majestic mountains, a regency called Bondowoso. Tell me everyone, if you hear the word beauty pageant, beauty queen, or Miss Culture, what is the very first thing that pops into your mind? I bet it is glamorous ground, sparkling state-like, elegant smile, and a shining crown on top of a head. Am I right? You are not wrong, but today we are going to look at a completely different perspective from a young girl from Bondowoso. Her name is Ajeng Nidia Anggraini. And the title of my story is A Crown for the Unheard. Well then, let's continue with the story. Ajeng was a social work student. Her major forced her to leave the comfort city and walk into remote villages. There, she met an elderly woman in a dim room. The woman was weaving breathtakingly beautiful fabric with her wrinkled trembling hands. Curious by the craft, Ajeng stepped closer and observed the masterpiece. The fabric was a stunning display of intricate traditional designs. Well, perfectly woven thread by thread with vibrant colors that seemed to tell a story of their own. However, Ajeng's heart shattered when she learned the truth behind its creation. She discovered that the grand garment, which had taken 2 months of hard labor and stained the old woman's failing eyesight. Unexpectedly, a greedy middleman bought that masterpiece for a shockingly cheap price. With tears in her eyes, the old woman showed that they had no choice. They had to sell the precious heritage just to buy food for the next day. That exact moment changed Ajeng forever. She realized that preserving cultures is not just about wearing traditional clothes. It is about saving the livelihoods of the humans who create it. One day, Ajeng took an action. She brought the tears of those village artisans straight onto the grand stage of Miss Culture Indonesia. Under the flashlight before thousands of eyes, the judges asked her mission. Ajeng stood tall, looked into the cameras, and declared that she stood there not for herself, but for the elderly artisans of Bondowoso. She vowed to use her crown to build digital literacy, break the chains of middlemen, and ensure that the creators could live with dignity. The crowd erupted. Ajeng won the crown, standing radiantly on that grand stage while wearing the very masterpiece the old woman had woven. The next day, she went back to the villages, taught the villagers how to sell to global buyers online, and indirectly saved their livelihoods. Ladies and gentlemen, from Ajeng's story, we learn 2 simple lessons. First, use your privilege and talent not to praise yourself, but to lift up those who are struggling. Second, use today's technology to rescue yesterday's traditions. Well, that brings me to the end of the story. Thank you for your amazing attention. I'm Cahaya, signing off. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.